It's Mr. L with our first math lesson of the year, online learning. So I'm glad you're here watching this. I'm going to do my best to talk to you through technology. I wish I was with you guys in class or looking over your shoulder and helping with you this at home, but I'm not. So I'm going to do the best I can. So pay attention, watch carefully, and we'll go from there. So what's going to happen is, no, back. Sorry, my camera angle. So what's going to happen is you're going to have a bunch of assignments today. It's just like textbook and floppy. We're going to keep with that routine because that's what I think we're most comfortable with. So you're going to print off a bunch of things, an answer booklet, and you're going to bring up the textbook on the computer screen, and you're going to go from there. So if you want to walk around here, my awesome camera person, we're going to show you a couple little things. So here we go. So you're going to bring up the questions on your screen, and then you're going to have your answer booklet. So your answer booklet's going to have about 4 pages, and this is where all your answers are going to go. So you're looking at the question, and you've got your answers here, okay? So I'm just going to do a quick demonstration of a translation or a slide. I'm doing the cha-cha slide here. So what you can do is you can cut out squares of paper, okay, tracing paper. So these are a good tool. I've got my ruler, and you're going to be using pencil, but I'm going to use colors so you can see. It makes it a bit easier for you. So, and we're going to go from there. So we're going to work on our textbook answers, 4 sheets, and then you're going to print off the floppy, lesson 1 transformations, and you're going to do that one as best you can as well. Okay, guys? So I'm going to quickly show you what a translation is as a quick slide. So what I want to do here is I've got a rectangle A, B, C, D, and I'm going to translate him. Let's going to go 4 to the right and 2 up. So what you can do is, one way is to trace this real quick through your tracing paper. Put your dots down first, and then connect the dots with a ruler, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to do it real quick. You're going to make the rectangle. And this is A, B, C, D. And I want to move him, translate him to the right 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 up. 1, 2. And this is going to be the new location of A. I'm going to push real hard to make my 4 dots on the vertices or the corners. And I'm going to take that off, and it's going to be right there. So it's there, 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 and there. And then you use your ruler and you connect the dots. And we are making a translation. Okay? There she be. And we call that A, B, C, D, and prime. That's a little fancy word for this little tick mark there. Okay? So that's a translation. I've moved it 4 squares to the right and 2 up, and I primed my vertices, and that's how you do a translation. Okay, guys? The reflection, real quick, is we can draw another rectangle on here. Let's make a little rectangle here, real quick. There's my rectangle, and I'm going to make a mirror line. It's going to be a vertical line, because vertical means we know up and down. And it's going to go through 8 on the horizontal axis. And I'm going to flip this or reflect it through there. So I've got A, B, C, D. And I'm going to flip him right over the line. So B, we don't have mirrors. So B is going to go is 1 square away from the mirror line. So B prime is going to be right there. A is 3 squares from the mirror line. So 3 squares from the mirror line is going to go there. That's going to be A prime. And C is there. And D is going to be there. And I connect the dots real quick and nice and neat with your ruler. Take your time. Use your pencil, and you can color it and make it look cute when you're done. The Pine Grove way, you know. And we have to label it because we don't have blank polygons at Pine Grove, do we? So this is B prime with a tick. A prime with a tick, C prime with a tick, and D prime with a tick, okay? And that's the most common mistake because a lot of kids will put D and C here and A and B. It's not, because you're flipping it over. It's almost like you're folding it right over the mirror line. So make sure you watch your naming your vertices that way, okay? So that's a reflection or a flip. And the last one we're gonna do real quick is a rotation. So I'm gonna draw my rectangle. I'm going to show you how to rotate. And this is where you're going to get tracing paper, because tracing paper is your best friend when you're doing rotations, because they can get tricky. Just doing it mentally where you think you got it, don't. Trust me, use the tracing paper. So I'm going to make my turning point is going to be B. The turning point can be anywhere. It can be outside the shape, it can be inside the shape, it can be out of vertice. I'm going to make the turning point is B. And I'm going to turn this, I'm going to trace it, and I'm going to put my pencil or pen right on B, and I'm going to turn this, I'm going to go counterclockwise a quarter turn. That would be a quarter turn. See how the paper lines up straight at the top? That would be a quarter turn. This would be a half turn or 180 degrees. This would be a 3/4 turn. Or if you go all the way around, you've done one 360-degree turn, there you are. So that was clockwise. Or counterclockwise. This is clockwise, a quarter turn, a half turn, or 180 degrees, or a 3/4 turn clockwise, okay? So there I go back. Now, if the directions say make a quarter turn counterclockwise, well, you know I want to go that way, is counter backwards from the hands of a clock. So here's counterclockwise right there. And it's nice and straight at the top, and I'm just going to put a real push hard for my vertices so I know where they can go when I lift my paper up. Okay, so I lift it up, I can see my indentations, I put my dots down. Always put the dots down, then connect the dots. So you've got two congruent rectangles that are perfect. And what do we need to do when we're done? We have to label. So A prime came down here, C came up here, and D came over here. And you have to prime them all. B stays the same, okay? That could be B prime as well, because that was the turning point. Okay, so that is a rotation. Use your tracing paper. Watch your clockwise and counterclockwise. Watch the degrees of your turn. So if you look at this paper right here, this is always have it straight at the top here. Don't be all crooked. So have it straight, quarter turn, half turn, 3/4 turn, and a full turn all the way around, okay? That was clockwise. If you go counterclockwise, you can go quarter, half, 3/4, full, okay? So get some scrap paper, cut out squares, and use your tracing paper. Okay, and that's a little lesson on transformations, lesson 1. Again, message me if you're having trouble, if you're stuck. You don't have to send it back to me, but what you could do is when you're done your sheets, you could take a picture of it with your phone and attach it in the message, and I'll bring it up on my screen, and here I have the answers right here, which I might give to you, so you can check at home, but you can also send it to me too. In class, I would be walking around putting these right on top of your sheets to see if you're right, but I can't do that because I'm not with you. So I might send these to you in an email and you can check too. But again, please text me. Remember, neatness, rulers, precision. You're making a little poster here. Neatest can be sharp pencils, okay guys? The Pine Grove way, make it fancy. And that's math for today, okay? So this week we're gonna do math, and then tomorrow on Tuesday we're gonna do language, then math, then language, then math. So we're gonna do one a day for the week, okay? A little bit of bell work. Remember your creative writing, Tuesday, Thursday team, and stay safe. I hope you're enjoying your time as best you can. I know it's not easy, but take pride in this, okay? Again, text me with any problems. Message me on Google Classroom. Hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, and that's that. Okay, guys, see you later.